little story I want to share with you about an experience I led with my design and research team at Netflix. We were asked, the leadership team, we asked ourselves this question: what would it be like if Netflix had to launch in the APAC countries with a focus in Japan for the first time? Netflix went global in 2014, and it has managed to stay a single product, single code base, single team, headquartered in Los Gatos, California, for the longest time that they could. Great strategy. Actually, I should check in. Assuming most of you here are Netflix subscribers, do you remember, how many of you have logged out of Netflix? Thought so. So this homepage is for the rest of you. Yes, I didn't expect too many hands to go up. So this homepage is the logged out experience for Netflix. That was the previous homepage, and I'm going to show you what happened to this previous homepage based on the testing we did. And as you can tell, the call to action here is one single primary ask, which is watch us free for 30 days. One would think it's such a clear value proposition, why would anyone have an issue with it? So typically what a team will do is take that call to action and iterate, 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 optimize. As we heard in the talk this morning, you can take the shape of the button, the color of the button, the typography, the font size, uppercase, lowercase. You can isolate each of these variables and test them. It is systematic. It's not something I'm trivializing. There is a lot of value to incremental wins in solving for growth. However, if the question the team is asking is how can Netflix succeed in markets where it's not doing well, this iterative test for buttons is not going to solve that problem. And let's see why. So as Preet introduced my talk saying the free trial experiment, we can fairly say in this room, most of us love free trials. Most of us. I'd like you to now come with me and meet Sumiko in Tokyo, who was one of my potential customers that my team that we went for this research met with. And when we told her about free trial, her reaction was, well, why is it free? Maybe it's not such a good product. Because we do have competitors in Tokyo, in Japan, with entertainment, Netflix being the main source of entertainment. And so she also wanted to understand, when are you going to charge me? We learned a lot of little nuances around the billing cycle for customers in Japan and the way in which the American billing cycle shows up. So there was that skepticism. We then went and met with Rohini in Mumbai. So this was an immersive research, 7 weeks, design, PM, cross-functional partners, all in market. Rohini in Mumbai was like, free trial? Sure. Why are you taking my credit card payment when you walk me through the sign-up flow? And I'm not even comfortable doing any online payment for my credit card. For Netflix, no, I can just watch YouTube. We then came to Jose in LATAM. So Netflix does pretty well in LATAM countries because our content is pretty engaging for them. There's a lot of good, relevant stories for them to watch. Jose was like, no problem. Whether you give it to me for free or paid, I'll just share my account with friends and family. There goes my PM's growth strategy, shared accounts. And then back here with Paul in Northern America or maybe even Canada, he had no issues. He knows that it's a 30-day free trial, that he can cancel anytime, and that it's not, and he's comfortable with paying online. So as a design leader on this project and this team, and as someone who's born and brought up in India and had to go through the whole diversity and inclusion and empathy living in the US, it was an aha moment for me on the amount of leveling that had to happen in terms of the global EQ, IQ for a team that is solving for growth. Even though we all keep saying the word customers, and we all in this room and these people here are users of this product, we are all very unique. Our lifestyles and our preferences and our choices for entertainment are very unique. I have walked you through only one of the problem statements my team learned about, which is free trial. This is an intentionally blurry-ish image. There were a bunch of problem statements that came out from this design and research initiative, all of which beautifully informed the roadmap for the growth team. They helped us reframe the problem statement outside of iterating on the button. There was button tests still continued because PMs need incremental wins and numbers going up. But for the design and research team and for the growth leadership, it was really a confirmation of our hypotheses that when it comes to solving for growth, one size does not fit all. So at a macro level, this project really helped us define a roadmap or a strategy moving forward. And where we landed is this is probably what you will see when you log out and look at the logged out homepage for Netflix today. There are a lot of changes that were made, including representing the content that is relevant for each of the countries. We didn't have that earlier. The team also went into a deep exploration for various ways in which to simplify the free trial value proposition. It was pretty much a graphic design exploration at that point. And the team also decided to partner with our email messaging team for the Japanese market, where we tested that we would send them an email 3 days prior to charging them, which was a huge win in terms of trust and their comfort to at least want to sign up with us. The biggest question that this let the team consider that we would never consider is that, do we even need free trial in every market? Is that the only way to solve for growth? So I just want to call out here, there is a time and a place when the incremental wins and the call to actions do make sense, and then there is a time and place where you have to step back, zoom out, and look at the deeper questions that need to ask.